Hello everyone. Welcome to the episode number 71 of Q&A series with Suresh GP. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic around business relationship management assessments. I'm going to talk about four key assessments that you must be aware to take full advantage of building BRM as a capability. As we start to consult and coach organizations worldwide, we see there are four common assessments that if you do it properly in tandem, then you will have a better understanding about your ecosystem. Now, what are these four assessments and why do you need to do these four assessments? Let's begin with the first assessment that is needed, which is called the Business Demand Maturity Assessment. As the name indicates, the Business Demand Maturity Assessment is focused on understanding the business appetite for the provider's assets and capability. So you have the business telling about what they want to accomplish as part of their business goals. And what we need to look at is the demand from the business. Is it matched with the supply? Now, the supply could be internal or external. So you need to ask this question of how effective is the business in realizing the business value from provider capabilities. So if the demand is higher than supply, then the business is going to be disappointed. If the supply is going to be more than demand, then invariably the provider is getting frustrated because they are not able to leverage their capabilities to the benefit of the business. So the first and foremost assessment that you would do is the Business Demand Maturity Assessment. The second assessment that I would like you to do is the Provider Capability Assessment. If you are a service provider providing different kind of services to your business partners, you need to understand the level playing field. You might boast a lot about saying that we are doing great job and we are absolutely on top gears. But the proof is in the pudding. So one of the things about provider capability maturity model is how effective are providers, that means your assets and capabilities in anticipating and meeting business needs. So for example, if the business says that we need to leverage generative AI or blockchain or IoT, do you have capability that you can meet for the demand that is coming from the business? If you are not able to provide that level of capability, guess what? There might be an opportunity for business to go with shadow IT, which means they might go to someone else outside, buy a piece of software as a service, and then get it implemented. So it's very important to test whether the provider is capable or adding value to stay relevant. Number third assessment that I would want you to think about is you have a relationship between the business partner and service provider. And if you are a BRM focusing on the relationship between the service provider organization as well as the business partners, then we need to look at our relationship maturity model. So Business Relationship Management Institute institutes 5 business relationship maturity levels: ad hoc, order taker, service provider, trusted advisor, and strategic partner. So it's a great way to get feedback from the business partners to understand how they rate the business relationship management people as well as the service provider organization. So you know what are the gaps and what needs to be done in order to move up the value chain. The final assessment is called the BRM Competency Assessment. Now, as a particular level of managing relationships, one of the questions I get asked more often is, as a business relationship manager, do you have the level of competencies? So it could be on communication skills. It could be on a business domain. It could be on strategic partnering. It could be on business transition management. So look at all your competencies that you have listed down as a BRM. Am I doing good, bad, or ugly? So how am I going to step up my role from being tactical or strategic? So that will give you an understanding of your current state, what are your expectations from the business partner, and how you can improve as part of your career progression. So if you apply these 4 assessments, namely the Business Demand Maturity Assessment, the Provider Capability Assessment, the Business Relationship Maturity Model, The fourth one is business relationship management competencies. Then you have a holistic understanding of the capabilities that you have, the gaps, and then it could help us to formulate things better to achieve the desired business goals. I hope that you would take advantages of these four assessments in your respective organizations to build BRM as a role, discipline, and capability, and harness the power of getting actual value in your implementation. I hope this was useful to understand the different types of assessments. We would be more than happy if you have a question to do consulting, coaching, and training in your journey of BRM. So please keep watching the episodes on the business relationship management Q&A series. And if you have any questions, we will be more than happy to take it up in our next episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon in our next episode.